Hello everyone, Megatronic here, and today we're going to be taking a quick look at the Transformers Legacy United Doom and Destruction Mayhem Attack Squad Collection, Amazon exclusive, Voyager Breakdown, and Deluxe Windsweeper. Now let's get into this review, and let's start off with, in my opinion, the weaker figure, Windsweeper. Now before I forget, he does come to Micro Masters, Target Masters, Ozone, and Clean Sweep, even though he's supposed to be a trigger con, and these are supposed to be built in, like on Crankcase and all the other. It's just great, isn't it? Anywho, I say this is the weaker mold because, well, Hasbro was lazy and they were like, hey, this is a trigger con, let's just give him Needle Nose's Target Masters and call it a day. I don't know. Anywho, let's go over them real quick. They're just all done in silver with gunmetal for the face. Nicely detailed. I wish we got weapons, like actual guns and these, because, you know, and they are the exact same mold from Needle Nose. And as you can see, they are the exact same mold. I will say the silver, you can see so much more of the details compared to the other guys. And these two, which, once again, are the exact same. The only thing difference is the colors they're molded and painted in. So, yeah, fun. Now, Windsweeper isn't a horrible figure. It's just, I'm kind of disappointed that we just got Target Masters instead of actual guns for this guy, like back in G1. Since Crankcase got that treatment, I was just kind of disappointed. But he's not horrible. I do like the painting and new head sculpt. I do like the yellow for the eyes. Unfortunately, my pack, both these head sculpts are kind of messy with some of the paint applications. Unfortunately, but I'll live. Not a whole lot of paint on him, I will admit. But I really do like the wings. They look very nice where they are painted, at least. This is why I'm glad I waited till the Black Friday deal to get these two. So, yeah. Same articulation as Needle Nose, ball jointed head, can do a little bit of wiggle waggle, can look up a little bit, look down, shoulders, or can do the full 360, go up that far, you get a mushroom bicep swivel, double jointed elbow due to articulation, transformation, wrist rotation, waist rotation, you can do the big boot, can't really go all the way back with all the junk in the trunk. The splits and then some. Very, very deep knee bend due to transformation. Thigh rotation. Very decent ankle pivot. Can move the foot backward all the way due to transformation. And not so much forward. So, yeah, this mold is great. But obviously, the king of this mold is the original Needle Nose. As I just think Needle Nose is a lot better than Windsweeper, with the context of Needle Nose is a Target Master, Windsweeper is a trigger con. I guess Hasbro doesn't know the difference, and I'm sorry if I'm coming off as nitpicky, but when you did Crankcase, gave him his cannons, and at least attempted to make him look like his former self and just not do that with him, it's kind of, oh, okay, this is just a half-assed, here we go, here you go, attempt. Which, oh well, I'm not a fan of these little guys, and really in the first place anyways. They look cool, and they're okay guns, it's just, yeah, I'm just a little disappointed. Now let's move on to Breakdown. And here we have Breakdown, and I'm glad we finally got Prime Universe Breakdown to go with Knockout. My Knockout is buried somewhere along with Dreadwing and Skyquake, so sorry, I will not be doing that comparison in this review. Now, like WINDSWEEPER, I do wish Breakdown had a little bit more remolding going on, as it's quite literally just the bulkhead figure in different colors with a new head and a hammer. Which isn't a bad thing, because me personally, I think this mold fits Breakdown a whole lot better than Bulkhead. I just think if Breakdown was to release first, I would have, the vehicle mode makes more sense as Breakdown from Transformers Prime. The body and the boxiness of the body makes a lot more sense for Breakdown than Bulkhead. Not to say that Bulkhead's a bad figure, it's just, I can't unsee this as Bulkhead, as me trying to tell myself this is Bulkhead. It's just, I kind of wish they had different molds for these two, considering they are arch nemesis and whatever, but oh well. It's not the end of the world, as I do quite like this figure a bit more than Bulkhead himself, and obviously I did have to customize mine because I just wasn't a fan of the colors he was released in. I don't know, I like Breakdown better. My one nitpick, like actual, other than that nitpick, was that he comes with everything Bulkhead comes with. I wish this was remolded to where it just looked like the base of his hammer coming out of his hand. That way it could go onto his hand, put the hammer on, and it wouldn't look completely stupid. This mace accessory just doesn't fit with Breakdown at all, but oh well. What you gonna do, I guess. And obviously, he does have the same articulation as Bulkhead. He also comes with a Gatling gun, which is done in purple, which, once again, makes sense for Breakdown. You got the hammer. You got this backpack piece, which can come off and form a shield. In articulation, same as Bulkhead. Ball joint at the head. Not really. You can get a little bit of tilt, not too much. Up that far, down that far. Can't do the full 360 because the tires will get in the way in the back. And go up that much at the shoulder. 360. Bicep swivel. Deep elbow bend. Wrist rotation. Waist rotation. Can't do the big boot because of his belly, chest thing. Go back a little bit. Get the splits. Thigh rotation. Little over 90 at the knee. Foot can pivot. Can't move forward. Can move back a little bit due to transformation. If you want, you can also move the heel forward as well, if that serves any purpose for you. And like I said, my figures do suffer from some QC. The paint is just sloppy all over his face and has like a weird metallic look in places on it, and other places it's just a normal orange. I don't know what happened at the factory with my figures and the paint. In full comparison, here we have him with the original Prime Breakdown, which is a lot shorter. The rare time where the older figure is quite a lot shorter than the new figure. I love this thing to death, but in full honesty, I'm a lot more comfortable messing around with this figure. This figure is the reissue from a few years back. He is a bit loose. His shoulders never want to stay up, and you know, his entire arms are a mess even, and this figure was from 2013, 2012, whenever it came out. So it's not the fault of this figure at the time. I just hope one day we get to see this design flourish. Maybe APC Toys can do this guy justice. Not to say this is a bad figure. I would like a more Prime representation. But as a G1-ified Prime Breakdown, this is okay. And here's your size comparison for these two with a couple of deluxes. And here I have them with my customized Legacy United Optimus Prime. So yeah, since I've gone over them in all their robot modes and done all that, let's get them into their vehicle mode. And here we have them in their vehicle modes. We're going to start off with needle nose, so we're just going to push Breakdown to the side. Do you like his jet mode? Reminds me of Pterosaur became a jet instead of a pterodactyl. Do you like the wings though, like I mentioned in robot mode? I like the little decals and or printed on pieces. These aren't stickers, my bad. But yeah. Do wish maybe the purple kind of continued to this line and then stopped, but whatever. Little bit of this like tan color, which kind of barely matches. Once again, a little bit sloppy for the yellow here in places, unfortunately, and weird like coloration issues. So yeah, that's basically it for WINDSWEEPER. Just once again, needle nose, but different colors. So yeah, so let's move on to Bulkhead in different colors. But in my opinion, this works. I just really love the blues on this guy and darker gray, and then gunmetal, the gold here for the headlights, silver accents, and his arms kind of look like seats if you look at it from like this angle. I always like putting like a little minigun on top that adds like a turret. Very cool. Or my stop motion that I made of him, had it come out of this like little door thing and then just swing over. What you can do is store everything, all of his accessories in him. The wrecking ball is kind of just loosely in there, but you can peg the hammer in, and then I just throw the wrecking ball on top and peg everything over so it doesn't fall out or anything. But you can see the hammer in there and the wrecking ball, and you can just move the feet over it. You still kind of see the wrecking ball, but I think it's okay. But yeah, Breakdowns, in my opinion, is the star of the set. I love the colors on Breakdown. And yeah. And that's pretty much going to do it for the set. In my opinion, this is the weakest Doom and Destruction set of figures. I personally think the Bludgeoned and Crankcase and the Chop Shop and Barrage 2-packs are a lot more deserving and rememberable. These two are just remolds and repaints that are just lazily hashed. As although I do quite enjoy Breakdown, I do wish WINDSWEEPER got his own treatment and not just a repaint with a new head. I feel as though the Target Masters could have gone without. He could have gone for new accessories, but I guess all the remolding went to the other packs. So unfortunately, WINDSWEEPER got the short end of the stick. Breakdown, once again, if he just had different shoulders, a little bit of a different front end for the vehicle mode, and like I said about the hammer, I probably would have been fine with it. But for WINDSWEEPER, it's kind of annoying to me and a nitpick. Sorry if that's get irritating y'all. It's just my opinion on the figure. So yeah, if you can get this set on sale, I highly recommend it. I got these guys for roughly $40 on the sale, and I felt that was worth it. That's a leader and a voyeur, or a my brain. As that's basically a Voyager and a core class together. And I thought it was worth that price of admission. I would not pay full retail price for these two. The star of the set is definitely Breakdown, as I quite enjoy messing around and playing with Breakdown, more so than I did with Bulkhead. And yeah, I believe that's pretty much it. So if you guys like these, go ahead and comment down below and let me know if I was completely wrong. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.